I was thinking on my own personal relationship with islands and with biodiversity in islands, and I happen to have been trained as a biologist and particularly as evolutionary biologist. So I assure you, it's not only Charles Darwin. I remember I was a young biologist, and there was already a legend of island biogeography, Edward O. Wilson, that I happen to have listened to recently in the World Conservation Congress in Hawaii, held in September. So this perception of just how islands are laboratories of evolution and treasures of biodiversity is very familiar to me personally. So you can imagine being in CBD in an island event as this Glispa event is particularly rewarding. But more than that, when we think of the European Union, we usually think of that bunch of land that is not really an island, it's a big continent somewhere. But actually the European Union, first several member states are islands themselves, and several others have an island component. For instance, my own member state, which happens to be Portugal, when you take into account the marine territory that it has thanks to its archipelagos, well, the continental part is a detail. So I think pretty much an island, at least I'm married with an islander from the Azores. So in this sense, I'm particularly pleased that someone from the European Parliament, from the European Commission, from the outermost regions and overseas countries and territories of the EU have understood, well, this wealth of biodiversity might benefit for something to support them. And that's exactly what the so-called BEST initiative, Biodiversity and Ecosystem Services in the EU's territories, is there for, is to stimulate the use and restoration and conservation of biodiversity for itself, for the benefits it can give to the society and the economy, and also for climate change mitigation and adaptation. And by the way, if you think of the European Union, I forgot to say, other than its outermost regions that are islands, there are the overseas countries and territories that are little bits of Europe, not only islands, but mostly islands a bit everywhere. Well, BEST is there, this program, to support biodiversity in such territories. Actually, the CBD has recognized this BEST program in this decision.